Have you ever made instant ramen at 2 a.m., taken one bite, and wondered if you were eating noodles or flavored cardboard? Over 100 billion servings of instant ramen are consumed worldwide annually, making it one of the most popular convenience foods on the planet. But the market ranges from genuinely delicious bowls to sodium bombs that taste like they were seasoned with regret. Today, we're ranking 15 instant ramen brands from worst to best, based on flavor, noodle quality, broth depth, and whether you'd actually crave it instead of just tolerating it. Let's start with the packets that give instant ramen a bad reputation. Lotus Foods Red Miso Rice. Ramen takes our 15th spot as the instant ramen that prioritizes dietary restrictions over actual flavor. This gluten-free, organic option markets itself on health-conscious positioning and alternative ingredients. But the execution results in a product that satisfies neither ramen enthusiasts nor those seeking genuinely satisfying gluten-free alternatives. The rice noodles lack the chewy texture that defines quality ramen, instead offering a mushy, fragile consistency that falls apart quickly in hot water. The red miso flavoring attempts to create depth but tastes more like diluted miso paste than actual ramen broth. The organic positioning creates premium pricing expectations that the bland, watery result consistently fails to meet. Professional reviews note the disappointing texture and the lack of umami depth that makes traditional ramen satisfying. At $4 to $5 per serving, this represents premium pricing for a product that delivers neither the comfort of traditional ramen nor the satisfaction of quality gluten-free alternatives. It exists for a specific dietary niche, but doesn't excel within it. Nissin Top Ramen. Chicken flavor claims 14th place as the instant ramen that became synonymous with broke college students for reasons that have nothing to do with quality. This bottom-shelf staple has survived for decades purely on its ability to deliver calories and sodium at rock-bottom prices, creating a product so basic it's practically a meme. The noodles are thin and lack any real texture, turning mushy within minutes of hitting hot water. The chicken flavoring tastes like someone described chicken to a computer algorithm that had never encountered poultry, resulting in a vaguely savory, aggressively salty powder that bears no resemblance to actual chicken broth. The sodium content is astronomical, delivering nearly a full day's worth in a single serving. The broth, if you can call it that, is one-dimensional salt water with artificial chicken notes. There's no depth, no complexity, just aggressive saltiness that masks the fact there's almost nothing else happening flavor-wise. At 25 cents to 50 cents per packet, Top Ramen delivers on its promise of extreme affordability while offering minimal actual eating satisfaction. Maruchan Ramen. Chicken flavor secures 13th place as the instant ramen that competes directly with Top Ramen for the ultra-budget market. This option delivers similar rock-bottom pricing while offering marginally better noodle texture and slightly less aggressive artificial flavoring than its main competitor. The noodles maintain slightly more structure than Top Ramen, though they still turn soft quickly in hot water. The chicken flavoring remains artificial and one-dimensional, but the chemical notes are somewhat less pronounced than Top Ramen's aggressive approach. The sodium content is still astronomical, though the overall flavor profile feels marginally more balanced. The broth remains basic salt water with artificial chicken notes, lacking depth or complexity but achieving a slightly more cohesive flavor than the competition at this price point. At 20 cents to 40 cents per packet, Maruchan delivers essentially the same ultra-budget proposition as Top Ramen with minor improvements that place it just barely ahead. If you're starting to realize there might be better options than what's currently in your pantry, hit that like button because we're about to show you that instant ramen can actually be delicious when brands prioritize flavor over just being cheap. Mama Pork Flavor Instant Noodles takes 12th place as the Thai instant ramen that attempts to bring Southeast Asian flavors to the instant format, but struggles with execution and balance. This brand markets itself on authentic Thai taste, but the pork flavoring relies heavily on artificial enhancement that creates a confusing, unpleasant flavor profile. The noodles show better texture than the bottom-tier American brands, maintaining some chew and structure. However, the pork flavoring is aggressively artificial with a chemical sweetness that competes with, rather than complements, any savory notes. The spice level is inconsistent, sometimes barely detectable and other times overwhelming, suggesting quality control issues. The broth attempts to create Thai-style complexity, but results in a muddled flavor profile where artificial pork, excessive sweetness, and random spice notes fight for dominance. Professional reviews note the disconnect between the authentic Thai positioning and the artificial execution. At $1 to $1.50 per packet, Mama delivers slightly better noodle quality than ultra-budget options, while still disappointing on flavor development. Nissin Cup Noodles chicken flavor rounds out our bottom 5 as the instant ramen that prioritizes convenience and portability over flavor quality. This iconic cup format revolutionized instant ramen accessibility, but the actual eating experience reveals significant compromises made to achieve shelf-stable convenience in a foam cup. The noodles are pre-portioned and cook quickly, but the texture remains consistently mediocre. Neither pleasantly chewy nor completely mushy, just aggressively average. The chicken flavoring is one-dimensional and salty, with freeze-dried vegetables that add visual interest but minimal actual flavor or texture. The broth tastes like diluted chicken bouillon, with excessive sodium masking the lack of depth. The cup format creates convenience, but also limits quality. The foam container affects heat retention, and the pre-measured portions often result in either too much or too little water for optimal flavor. Professional tastings note the nostalgic appeal, but consistently rank the actual flavor below even modest expectations. At $1 to $1.50 per cup, Cup Noodles delivers on portability while sacrificing the flavor quality that makes ramen actually satisfying. These 5 instant ramens represent different approaches to prioritizing cost, convenience, or dietary restrictions over actual flavor quality. While they serve specific market needs, consumers seeking what instant ramen can actually taste like will find significantly better options ahead. Sapporo Ichiban. Original flavor takes our 10th spot as the Japanese instant ramen that demonstrates what happens when producers prioritize traditional flavor over extreme cost-cutting. This classic option represents a significant step up from ultra-budget ramens, delivering actual chicken broth character and noodles with genuine texture. The noodles maintain proper chew and don't immediately turn to mush, showing the quality difference that comes from better wheat flour and production methods. The chicken flavoring tastes recognizably like actual chicken broth rather than artificial powder, with subtle umami notes that create depth missing from cheaper alternatives. The seasoning packet includes actual dried vegetables and sesame seeds that contribute texture and flavor. The broth develops genuine savory character with balanced saltiness, rather than overwhelming sodium assault. Professional reviews consistently note this as the entry point where instant ramen starts tasting like actual food rather than just cheap calories. At $1 to $1.50 per packet, Sapporo Ichiban delivers legitimate flavor improvement that justifies the modest price increase over bottom-tier options. Maggi 2-Minute Masala claims 9th place as the Indian instant noodles that bring bold spice and distinctive flavor to the instant format. This masala-spiced option represents a completely different flavor profile than traditional Japanese ramen, creating a unique eating experience that appeals to those seeking something beyond standard chicken or beef. The noodles cook quickly and maintain decent texture, though they lean softer than Japanese-style ramen noodles. The masala seasoning delivers authentic Indian spice complexity with turmeric, cumin, and chili, creating layers of flavor that make this genuinely interesting. The spice level is moderate and well-balanced, providing warmth without overwhelming heat. The flavor profile is distinctly Indian rather than trying to mimic Japanese ramen, which makes this appealing for variety, but potentially polarizing for ramen purists. Professional tastings note the authentic spice blend and the bold flavor that makes this stand out in the instant noodle category. At 75 cents to $1.25 per packet, Maggi Masala delivers distinctive flavor and cultural authenticity at accessible pricing. Otogi Spicy Jin Ramen secures 8th place as the Korean instant ramen that showcases what proper spice and umami development can achieve in the instant format. This spicy option demonstrates Korean ramen's characteristic bold flavors and satisfying heat that has made K-ramen increasingly popular worldwide. The noodles are noticeably thicker and chewier than Japanese or American instant ramens, maintaining excellent texture even after several minutes in hot water. The spicy beef flavoring delivers genuine heat with complex chili notes rather than one-dimensional burn, while the umami depth creates savory satisfaction that cheaper ramens can't match. The vegetable flakes actually rehydrate into recognizable ingredients. The broth develops layers of flavor, with the spice building gradually rather than hitting immediately, creating a more sophisticated heat experience. The beef notes taste more authentic than artificial, suggesting better quality flavoring ingredients. Professional reviews consistently praise the noodle quality and the balanced spice that makes this addictive rather than punishing. At $1.50 to $2 per packet, Otogi Jin Ramen delivers Korean ramen quality that justifies the premium over basic instant options. Momofuku Soy and Scallion takes 7th place as the American craft instant ramen that demonstrates what happens when restaurant-quality ambitions meet instant format. This David Chang creation attempts to bring Momofuku's restaurant flavors to convenient packaging, delivering significantly elevated ingredients and flavor complexity. The noodles are air-dried rather than fried, creating better texture and cleaner flavor that allows the broth to shine. The soy-based seasoning uses quality ingredients that taste noticeably more refined than standard instant ramen packets, with actual depth and umami complexity. The scallion oil packet adds richness and authentic allium flavor that transforms the basic broth into something approaching restaurant quality. The broth develops genuine complexity with the soy providing savory depth, while the scallion oil adds aromatic richness. The overall experience feels more like simplified restaurant ramen than typical instant format. Professional tastings note the superior ingredient quality and the thoughtful flavor development. At $3 to $4 per serving, Momofuku represents premium instant ramen pricing, but delivers genuine quality improvements that justify the cost for special occasions. Momofuku Spicy Soy claims 6th place as the elevated instant ramen that takes the soy and scallion formula and adds well-executed heat that enhances rather than overwhelms. This spicy variant demonstrates how quality chili oil and proper spice blending can create complex heat in the instant format. The same quality air-dried noodles provide excellent texture, while the spicy soy seasoning adds layers of chili complexity to the umami-rich base. The chili oil packet delivers genuine heat with depth, not just burn, but actual chili flavor that develops throughout consumption. The spice level is substantial but balanced, allowing the soy and scallion flavors to remain present. The broth achieves remarkable complexity for instant ramen, with the spice building gradually, while the savory soy and aromatic scallion notes create a complete flavor profile. The heat enhances the overall experience rather than masking inferior ingredients. Professional reviews consistently rank this among the best instant ramens available, noting the restaurant quality ambition that actually delivers. At $3 to $4 per serving, the spicy variant edges ahead of the original by adding another dimension of flavor complexity that makes this genuinely crave-worthy rather than just convenient. These 5 instant ramens represent the middle tier where quality ingredients and thoughtful flavor development start creating genuinely satisfying eating experiences rather than just cheap convenience. They demonstrate that instant ramen can deliver real flavor when producers prioritize ingredients over extreme cost-cutting. If you're wondering whether your go-to ramen made the top 5, stick around. We're about to get into the instant ramens that are actually worth getting excited about. And while you're here, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss our next ranking that might just change your late-night snack game forever. Nongshim Shin Black Premium Noodle Soup with beef bone broth takes our 5th recommendation as the Korean instant ramen that elevates the classic Shin Ramyun formula with premium ingredients and deeper complexity. This black packaged upgrade adds beef bone broth and additional umami elements to create one of the most satisfying instant ramen experiences available at mainstream pricing. The noodles maintain the excellent chewy texture that Korean ramens are known for, with thickness that holds up beautifully even in extended cooking. The broth combines spicy gochugaru chili with rich beef bone depth, creating layers of flavor that develop throughout consumption. The premium seasoning includes actual mushroom pieces and quality dried vegetables that rehydrate into recognizable ingredients. The spice level is substantial but balanced by the rich beef broth, creating heat that enhances rather than punishes. The umami depth rivals restaurant ramen, with the bone broth adding body and richness that standard instant ramens can't achieve. Professional tastings consistently rank Shin Black among the best widely available instant ramens, noting the exceptional balance between spice, richness, and savory depth. At $2 to $2.50 per packet, this delivers premium instant ramen quality at prices that make regular consumption feasible. Buldak Spicy Chicken claims fourth place as the Korean fire noodles that became a viral sensation for good reason. This intensely spicy instant ramen doesn't just deliver heat, it creates a complete flavor experience where the spice is backed by genuine chicken flavor and addictive sweetness that keeps you coming back despite the burn. The noodles are thick, chewy, and substantial, designed to be stir-fried rather than served in broth. This dry preparation method creates a completely different texture experience, with the sauce clinging to the noodles rather than diluting in liquid. The spicy chicken sauce delivers serious heat. This isn't for beginners. But the burn comes with complex chili flavor, savory chicken notes, and subtle sweetness that creates balance. The spice level is genuinely challenging, earning its fire noodles reputation, but the flavor complexity makes the heat worthwhile rather than just painful. The roasted seaweed flakes add umami and textural contrast. Professional reviews note the exceptional sauce quality and the addictive flavor profile that justifies the viral popularity. At $2 to $3 per packet, Buldak Spicy Chicken delivers a unique instant noodle experience that stands apart from traditional ramen formats. Buldak Chicken Carbonara secures third place as the fusion instant noodles that shouldn't work, but absolutely does. This variant takes the Buldak Fire Noodles formula and adds creamy carbonara elements, creating an unlikely combination that delivers both heat and richness in a way that's genuinely innovative and delicious. The same excellent thick noodles get coated in a sauce that balances spicy chicken with creamy cheese powder, creating a flavor profile that's simultaneously Korean and Italian while being entirely its own thing. The heat remains substantial, but the cream and cheese elements provide cooling richness that makes the spice more approachable. The result is addictively savory with layers of flavor that keep revealing themselves. The carbonara addition transforms the fire noodles experience from pure heat challenge into a complex, crave-worthy meal. The cheese powder actually tastes like quality cheese rather than artificial flavoring, while maintaining the signature Buldak spice. Professional tastings note the unexpected success of this fusion approach and the remarkable balance between competing flavor elements. At $2 to $3 per packet, the carbonara variant edges ahead by adding creamy richness that makes this even more addictive than the original. Indomie mie goreng fried noodles take second place as the Indonesian instant noodles that achieved cult status by doing everything differently and doing it brilliantly. This dry noodle format uses multiple sauce packets to create complex, layered flavor that rivals actual restaurant fried noodles. The noodles are designed for stir-frying and maintain perfect texture with just the right amount of chew. The multi-packet system includes sweet soy sauce, chili sauce, seasoning oil, seasoning powder, and fried onions, each contributing distinct flavor layers that build into something extraordinary. The sweet soy provides caramelized depth, the chili adds heat, the oil brings richness, and the fried onions contribute crucial textural contrast and aromatic complexity. The flavor profile is uniquely Indonesian with sweet, savory, spicy, and umami notes all present and balanced. The fried onions are genuinely crispy and flavorful rather than sad, dried bits. This tastes like actual street food rather than instant noodles, with complexity that makes you forget you're eating something that costs less than $1. Professional reviews and online communities consistently rank mie goreng among the absolute best instant noodles globally, noting the exceptional flavor complexity and addictive quality. At 75 cents to $1.50 per packet, this delivers world-class instant noodle experience at budget pricing. Ichiran Ramen Kit takes our top spot as the instant ramen that brings actual restaurant-quality tonkatsu experience to home preparation. This kit from the legendary Japanese ramen chain represents the pinnacle of what instant ramen can achieve when a restaurant known for perfection applies that same standard to convenient format. The noodles are restaurant-quality straight ramen that cook to perfect al dente texture, maintaining the chew and structure that defines great ramen. The tonkotsu broth concentrate is made from actual pork bones, creating the rich, creamy, umami-packed broth that Ichiran is famous for. The seasoning includes Ichiran's signature spicy red sauce that adds complex heat, while the dried green onions and sesame provide authentic toppings. The broth develops extraordinary depth and richness that's indistinguishable from restaurant tonkotsu, with the pork bone flavor creating creamy body without any cream. The spice blend adds layers of complexity while the noodles maintain perfect texture throughout consumption. This isn't just the best instant ramen. It's genuinely excellent ramen that happens to come in convenient format. Professional tastings consistently rank Ichiran's instant kit as the gold standard, noting that it successfully translates restaurant quality to home preparation. The only limitation is availability and price. But for those seeking the absolute best instant ramen experience, nothing else compares. At $8 to $12 per serving, this represents premium pricing that actually delivers premium quality, proving that instant ramen can achieve restaurant standards when producers refuse to compromise. These 5 instant ramens demonstrate that the format can deliver genuinely excellent eating experiences when producers prioritize quality ingredients, thoughtful flavor development, and proper technique over just being cheap and convenient. Drop a comment about your go-to instant ramen, especially if we missed your favorite. And if this video upgraded your ramen game, hit that like button and subscribe. For more honest food rankings, that'll change how you shop. Until next time, keep those midnight snack standards high, and thanks for watching.